Collins previously served as a Tampa Bay area senator in the District 14 seat, and he is joining a list of other candidates in the 2026 governor race, including U.S. Representative Byron Donalds, who has the endorsement of President Donald Trump.
And while a new candidate enters the race for Florida's governor, another candidate is calling out comments he calls racist made by a different candidate. Democratic candidate David Jolly is calling for everyone in the governor's race to denounce Republican James Fishback. Jolly says Fishback used racial slurs against his Republican opponent, Congressman Byron Donalds. Investigative reporter Riley Phillips spoke with Fishback today and with Jolly.
And so, Riley, Fishback is doubling down on his comments about Congressman Donalds. Tell us more about what's going on here.
Yes, during a November press conference, James Fishback called Congressman Byron Donalds a slave and a slave to donors. After speaking with Fishback today, he tells me, though, he stands by that statement. But Democratic candidate David Jolly believes this statement, along with comments Fishback made on social media yesterday, are racist and have no place in the race for governor. Republican candidate for governor James Fishback under fire by a fellow candidate for comments made on the campaign trail. During a November press conference, Fishback called his Republican opponent, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, a quote slave, further saying Donalds is a slave to his donors and corporate interests. Democratic candidate for governor and former Florida Congressman David Jolly is now speaking out against Fishback.
This is one of those moments where leaders need to step up and condemn what I see as racism, the racial slurs, the racist tropes.
In a statement released Monday, Jolly also cited a social media comment posted Sunday where Fishback called the congressman Byron Donalds and said he wants to, quote, turn Florida into a Section 8 ghetto. Jolly is calling for his fellow candidates to denounce Fishback over this rhetoric.
I've got Byron Donalds back on this one. I do. I disagree a lot with Byron Donalds. I find his views controversial, but his candidacy is not. And let's be honest, he is reaching for history in the state of Florida to be the first African-American governor of the state. That holds a certain special place in Florida history.
But Fishback tells me he is not apologizing, nor is he shying away from his comments.
The only one who should be apologizing and not standing by anything is Byron Donalds. Why has he taken $45 million in corporate money? For what reason? This is not about money. This is not about corporate interests. This is about our state.
Speaking with me virtually Monday, Fishback, the CEO of an investment firm who just joined the gubernatorial race in November, slammed Jolly and his statement.
David Jolly should be focused more on the affordability crisis that's crushing our state, as opposed to tone policing my language. I'm entitled to my word choice under the First Amendment, as he is entitled to his.
And I did reach out to Congressman Donald's campaign team for a comment. They did not address Fishback's comment specifically, but said, quote, Byron Donalds will be Florida's next governor because he is the proven conservative fighter endorsed by President Trump. Anyone running against him is an anti-Trump rhino and will get crushed in the Republican primary.